What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over and ranking all of our mode rewards in NBA 2K25, or not mode rewards, but all of our modes in NBA 2K25 to hopefully help you guys decide what modes are most worth grinding, what modes maybe you guys shouldn't, worry too much about, and just talking about, each and every reward on a tier list. Because right now, in my opinion, there's some rewards that are pretty solid and then other rewards that I think are pretty bad. So that's what we're going to be doing today as we dive into it. If you're new to the channel, haven't yet, make sure you do smash that subscribe button as we're on the road towards 130,000 subscribers. Really do appreciate all of our recent support. So the modes I included: Breakout, Challenges, and by challenges, I mean like the Welcome to My Team challenges, any of those challenges that day one I personally did, like Domination, King of the Court, which we'll see next weekend, Showdown, the basically unlimited of last year, Sniping, which I have a sniping video on the channel, Triple Threat Co-op, Triple Threat Online, two separate things, both the park side of things, as well as Salary Cap. So we've got, 9 different modes. We're going to be ranking them from S tier all the way to F tier. Breakout up first. This is a tough one, because I know Pink Diamond LeBron is in the mode now, and I know they've done a little bit to update the rewards, and still people are feeling like it's not worth playing. I don't think Breakout is maybe your most rewarding mode, definitely not right now, but I don't think it's F tier. I don't think it's totally worthless when you're talking about modes that are worth playing. Because look, if you play on a decent difficulty, or not even a high difficulty, if you play on whatever difficulty you want, here's the deal. You can add some solid enough players to your squad. Even if it is an 87 plus rated unsellable player, that player could possibly help you out. Breakout, again, I still think it needs some fine tune, still think it needs some adjusting. It's not my least favorite mode in the entire game though. I'm gonna go D tier for Breakout. Challenges right now, I'm gonna go S tier. I'm going to, because of the Welcome to My Team challenges, I think it's gotta be S tier. Now outside of that, I don't know how many challenges are really worth grinding. I would grind for those hidden gem players, like you got to win a certain amount of games in different modes to get those players. That's something I would recommend doing. Right now, challenges is at S tier. A month from now, it probably will be down below into D or F tier. But for now, it is an S tier mode to play. Domination, S tier as well. Those are my 2 S tier modes, and it's really that simple. Like, those are your first 2 modes that I'm gonna actually move them to I'm gonna move Domination to 8. No, I'm not. I'm gonna move them both at S tier, because the way I see it, no matter what level you are at the game, you can basically get the entry level Domination done. You can get the Welcome to My Team challenges done. If you do both those things, your team is gonna be set up really, really well heading into this long year, which it is gonna be a long year. Domination, again, if you can get that all-time Domination done, you get Tim Duncan, who is one of the best, not only players in the game, or not only best big man in the game, but one of the best overall players in the game. So obviously Challenge, Domination are 2 modes that I'm really high on. King of the Court, I'm going to go A tier. The reason it's A tier, obviously if you're good at the game, it's worth playing, but it's a 4-hour grind. Like, it is a super long grind, and you've got to be good at the game to play King of the Court. A tier is definitely what I recommend. It's just extremely limited in when you can play it. But obviously it is super rewarding, especially if you can get into like that top 10, top 1% would be actually ideal for people. That's when you're going to notice King of the Court being super rewarding. The problem is, like, the average player isn't going to get in that top 1%, and that's why it's like I might even move it down to B tier, because it is basically for only that top level talent, and obviously for the top level players, it's pretty solid and maybe worth playing. But for other people, it might not necessarily be worth it. Showdown, I'm going to go B tier. It's a fine mode, but right now, is it super rewarding? I don't necessarily think so. And again, I've lost 1 game. I think right now I'm like 26-1. And I just feel like the rewarding in Showdown isn't necessarily there. And I know even if you get to that tier 1, you get decent rewards, but they're still not great. So that's where I'm at with Showdown right now. And I know what they're trying to do, give people an option for auctionable, unauctionable, or MT. I get what they're trying to do with that. I still think it needs slight revamp just to make the rewards slightly better. Sniping right now, not good. I'm going to go C tier. I still think it's better than Breakout, more rewarding than Breakout. But here's the problem with Sniping, guys. Couple of things. Number one, you don't get any XP. You don't get any rep. Those are your big two red flags in my opinion. Obviously, you are going to make a little MT, but it's not too much right now. And honestly, the way I see it, I'm going to go D tier because of the wait time as well. The wait time on it is ridiculous as well. Like, you guys can go watch my sniping video to see how much success I had. And I'm one who normally loves sniping, but it just wasn't that successful. And obviously, as the year goes on, we get more and more cards. We might get better rewards, but right now, I'm going to put sniping at D tier. I just don't necessarily love it. As far as rewarding modes, co-op, I'm going to go D tier. Triple threat online, I'm going to go D tier as well. Honestly, guys, triple threat online might get moved down too. Like, I have a hard time with these two modes, and I'm going to explain why. I'm going to go F tier with why. It's a park type setting. So number one, you've got to wait 5 to 10 minutes to get in the game. Number two, if you lose, you got to go back and wait another game. I just don't necessarily love co-op or triple threat online right now. It just, to me, feels like those two modes are some of your least rewarding modes in the entire game. I'm not ranking these by how fun they are. I'm ranking them by rewarding. And for me right now, co-op and triple threat online are not rewarding at all. Last but certainly not least, salary cap. I'm going to move salary cap up to B tier, because it's a way more casual mode and it's going to be way easier to win. And it's sad right now that I have salary cap being more rewarding than Showdown, but it is. Look at the rewards in salary cap. Look at the rewards in Showdown. I'm telling you right now, the rewards in salary cap for the average casual are better than the rewards in the Showdown tier. So this is where I'm currently at with our ranking system right now. I think challenges and domination are by far the two most rewarding modes in the game. And if you aren't very good at the game, I would get domination in the welcome to my team challenges done first. Then I'd go on to the initial domination. Then if you want to play online, you can maybe go into salary cap. If you want to go into offline, maybe go into breakout. See if you can't upgrade your team from there. But to me personally, I do think that domination and the solo challenges are by far the most worth it to play in the game. Obviously, I'm competitive. I play a lot of Showdown. I just don't feel like it's been that rewarding for me so far. And then obviously, King of the Court, I'm excited for next weekend. But again, that's so limited. Like, you have to be really good at the game. And the amount of people that are going to be that good at the game to make it worthwhile, I think, are extremely, extremely limited. So that's going to wrap it up for my video today, guys. You guys can let me know down below in the comments what game modes you guys are enjoying the most, what game modes you guys are having the most fun with, because again, that is always fun to do and talk about. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.